and we're going to cover some combat abilities, civil ability skills, some attributes. There's some definite advantages to putting these points in at 4th level. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to drive through these levels without utilizing these points. It'll make it a little tough in the beginning, as I mentioned before, but that's the route we're going to go so that we will be much more powerful near the end game. So we'll go through here and we'll remove points as we go. The attributes, combat abilities, and civics. And now it already took out the skill points for us because we removed combat abilities. So combat abilities are what drive the skills. So if you have Geomancer, for example, where it's highlighted right now, it'll allow you to add Geomancer skills. So as we go through the game, I will show you how we're going to allocate those points for your play style. So these two up here, when you're looking at special talents, come with the preset, and that's automatic for us. So we're going to have to leave these two in. Ingenious, we'll take a look at it. Gives you 5% critical chance and 10% critical multiplier, and that's for damage. Thrifty automatically gives us +1 to bartering, so that's good for us as well. With the preset, additionally the tags are selected for us, so Jester and Mystic are what we get here. In instruments, it doesn't really matter which one we'll pick. We'll just take the Bansuri at this point, and we'll be in good shape. So we're getting ready to start the game here. It gives us the warning about points. We're going to continue anyways. We're going to confirm that we're done with the character creation at this point and let the introduction of the game start.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken, but instead I became part of their story.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now, no need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
here I was hoping my upstairs visitor was just playing tricks on me.
Alright, so here's the beginning area, the tutorial area. We're in the hull of the ship, and we're going to take a quick tour around here, get some stuff. We're not going to get any experience points for anything we do down here, for discovering anything, for killing any bad guys, but this is just learning area to get the mechanics of the game down. So let's take a quick walk around. The game saves for us. So this is the ladder where we go up later after we finish in the tutorial area. So as we go through, we'll just grab some of these buckets. And we want to move this crate. So grab it, we set aside so we can get through the door. It would help if I place the crate in a legitimate spot. There we go. It's moved, and now we can go on through the door.
Hey, a sheep!
So we'll grab that bucket of water. We're gonna come over here. This door is locked. You can see from the notes. Check all these crates. See if there's anything in there. Of course, there's nothing in any of them. We wouldn't get so lucky in the beginning, but such is life. So what we need to do is move this crate out of the way. You can pick any one actually, but we'll move this one because we need to get into this vase so we can get the key. This is the key to the door right here. So one of the things you can do when you got a lot of things you want to look at is you can hold down the X, and it'll make a large search area, and then you can just pick the things from that area that you want to get and ignore the ones that you don't. As you can see, we're searching both sets of shelves here, even though we have the search area going. That allows us to look at each one and search it without individually walking to it. It'll move it to us itself. So one of the things we picked up, it was a letter. So we'll go into the inventory. All these are got the white square around them because they're all new to us. We're going to go, we'll look at the letter, we'll read this letter. We will move on. So here's another key point for where we need to move things. You'll see this door right here is locked. The key we have doesn't work on it. We'll try it. So it tells us about the pressure plates. So we'll search the barrel. We find this pocket knife. So we want to take everything. Then we want to, for the actions, we want to move this over to one pressure plate. This one right here. And then we'll just move this box right here. Whoops. Go back to the inventory. And we'll equip the pocket knife, and we will drop the box. Because what we want to do is move the box. To the pressure point right there. Perfect. Now we can go through the door. And we don't want to go down to the lower level yet. We want to look for some stuff up here. You'll see it says we're slow. That's because of all this oil that's lying right here. And if we lit this fire barrel on fire, it would cause all this oil to burn, which is a homemade trap in effect. So we found some lockpicks and some dinero, which we'll pick up all that stuff and we'll get going. So once we've got that stuff grabbed, then we'll just pick up this buck. You know what I also said, helmet. We're going to do that as well. We're going to slap it on as a helmet. The only piece of armor we have. Let's go to equipment. Now we select on the helmet slot and it's bucket. Gives us 2 physical armor, but -1 on the initiative. At this point it's fine. Also, you'll notice on the hotbar right here, Sucker Punch, we get this skill. We didn't have it before, but we get it when we pick up the pocket knife. So any dagger, thing like that, it'll allow us to knock down people for a turn, which is awesome for us because it'll give us consecutive turns. One thing to note about this skill, and all skills, you'll see at the top next to the title where it says Sucker Punch, there's 1 green dot. That 1 green dot means it costs 1 action point. So the number of green dots is action points that's required to do that skill. And at the bottom you see a number 3, and that's the cooldown turns. So before you can use this skill again, it'll take 3 turns for cooldown. We'll pick up this electric discharge scroll. That'll be helpful for us. And
the Magister Guard snorts and sniffles as he sleeps. You're almost impressed that one man can make such a phlegmy racket.
Wait, you're no Magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy scrounger? Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face. A collared sauce freak thinks she can clobber... I should have known there'd be trouble.
so when you're in these combats, we're going to move to behind this guy, and we want to pick the spot where you have the dagger showing, so we're directly behind him. So we'll move here, and then we will attack him from behind. And then we will knock him down. That means he loses his turn, and we will attack him again with another backstab. Oh, not quite enough. Again, we want to move behind him, and then we will attack him from the rear. So we got a critical hit, but we didn't do enough damage really to hurt him. That was unfortunate. That means he's going to get another turn on us, but we should be able to survive it. Again, we want to move behind him. And attack him. And now we got him.
So much for a peaceful stroll.
So we'll loot him, we'll pick up the key. It's unfortunate there wasn't any more than that, but that's what we'll deal with. And that door's locked, but we can use this lever to unlock it. And we have a mattress, so we're going to lie on the mattress. That'll allow us to heal. You can see our health coming back at the bottom. And once our health is full, we're good to go before the next combat. So because this one's a little bit tricky, we're going to go ahead and we'll do a quick save. Something I advise doing in this level so that you can reset combats as needed. So we'll unlock, we'll get close to the door here.
The prisoner's eyes meet yours. He speaks not with gratitude, but with gleeful malevolence.
Ah, freedom tastes better than wine. And I can set you free in return. Say your prayers while you've breath to speak them, lass. The whole...
See, unfortunately we didn't get close enough to him, so this battle is gonna not go well for us. So we will quick load, which is why we did the quick save before. You need to be close to that guy. He has a fire casting spells, fireball, which affects a big area, which can blast you. If you get up close enough to him, then he just melee attacks you, and we can survive that and kill him and get some extra items and hopefully some gear from him. The loot drops are random, but they can be beneficial to us. So we'll give it a go again here with the reloading. Okay, so lever. Door opens, and we want to get close to him. There we did.
And I can set you...
So we want to move behind him. Just like we did the Magistar. You see Hemwar, he's got a lot of health, 45 health. Hopefully we critical and do lots of damage on every backstab. We did 4, wasn't very much. But we will drop a sucker punch on him, so knock him down. He gets up again. So I need a better sight line here to make sure we're behind him. There's another backstab critical for 6. That was good. And then we're going to use this electric discharge scroll. Standing in blood, so hopefully that'll stun him. And if he gets stunned, then it'll give us another free turn on him. There it is, he's shocked. Costs us 3 AP action points to get behind him. You can see the bar at the bottom, the 3 red dots, because that's what it would use us to get behind him. And here we go. Unfortunately, we have to end our turn. Again, he cast a fireball on us, which was unfortunate for us, even though we were right next to him. So we'll quickly run behind him. Get another backstab on him. Sucker punch him. With 2 attacks, hopefully they're enough. It is. So he went
I've
down.
only just woken up, and already there's a bounty on my head.
And the last bit of damage from fire, and we're in good shape. Excuse me there. Okay, so let's loot him and see if we're worth our trouble. 17 gold, something to start with. But we can fix that down here by once again lying on the mattress and healing back up. There we are. Okay, this door is locked. And there we go, because we got the key from the Magister, so we were able to unlock it. Now again, rather than looking through all the bottle racks, we'll just take a quick look and see if there's anything. A healing potion, awesome. And we can do the same thing over here. Medical cabinet, empty cup, bummer.
Empty.
There's another minor healing potion we can pick up. Candles we don't need. And we could lie in the bed and have healed just the same. And now here we have poison. We can get through this poison without too much trouble, but what we'll do is we'll go back and we'll pick up one of the crates. We'll drop it off on there to clear that. We need to get the water crate, which I could have picked up earlier, but because you see, we're just going to make a quick circuit around the hull of the ship here. Alright. Let's go into the inventory. Grab the barrel. Dropped it in the wrong place. No problem. We'll pick it up. We meant to move it. That's the mistake, it happens. So drop it. And here we go. Now we'll move. And now what we'll do is we'll attack the barrel. So now instead of all that poison, we have just the oil on the floor which slows us, which is not a big deal. And we'll pick up the ooze barrel. And although she thinks it's boring, it's helpful for us. And we could have did this before we fought Hemlock and the other guy, the Magister, but we'll do some crafting with it. So what we want to do is go to our equipment. We want to go down the pocket knife. We will unequip it. Unequip. There we go. We'll go back into the inventory. Let's go to all. It's easier that way. the barrel, and we're going to pick combine with. And we want to combine with the pocket knife. We hold to craft. And what that'll do is that gives us poison pocket knife. So you can see on the pocket knife description at the top there, 1 to 2 poison. And we could beat this door up, or we could just unlock it with our lockpicks that we picked up earlier. Let's do a quick search. See if there's anything in the bottle rack. There we go. We just stabbed the door and end its life real easy. Get on through. Whoever unlocks the door, we'll open the door, we'll go through.
And I'm back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
And as she says, we are back to where we started. Now at this point we're gonna do one last search of the desk and the surrounding areas. Oh, nice. 13 gold. We're in good shape. So the last thing we're gonna do is go up to the ladder. We could have did it from right there. But we'll do it from this screen. We're gonna leave the tutorial deck. And now we're in the main area, and we have some quests, we have some chronicles, so we'll do look at some of these, and it saves the game for us. So we'll go down to our log and our journal here, and here's our quest, Hunt Under the Collar. We need to find someone to remove our source collar. And we need to go to the upper deck. We're not on the upper deck yet. And then this is Losi's personal quest. Also at the top there you'll see journal, along the journals there under Chronicles, the flashing green, that means we have something new in Chronicles. So let's go over there and take a look. And for chapter 1 it's telling us the story as it goes along. We can scroll down and read all this.
I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
Alright, so the game save, we'll also make our own save. And then so we'll get rid of all those old saves. And we're making a new one right here. That title is as good as any. The hold at 1 hour and 7 minutes. We'll call it done. It saves. And we will end the broadcast at this point. This is a good point. We're an hour in. I don't like to make these much longer than that. And we will see you next time. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter or subscribe on YouTube if you like what you're seeing, and we can help you out.